you're walking on the road and everything is white. And people are like, are you not taking care of your scalp? I'm like, this was not happening to me 5 days ago when I was in another country. Hi, welcome to another episode of As the Trichologist. My name is Atilola. I am the trichologist at African Naturalistas Hair Clinic, a certified trichologist at As the Trichologist, yes. I am the chief formulator at Pureformula Innovations and the lead tutor at the Good Hair Tribe, which is a tech-driven hair care literacy coaching company. As the Trichologist is that program where we answer all your high-level hair and scalp questions. As long as it has to do with hair and scalp, we got you covered. And we are currently on TikTok and Instagram. You can follow us at Ask the Trichologist on TikTok and on Instagram. We put short form video content there that will help you. We also do live consultations, and it's something you do not always want to miss. It's like always really fun, and people get solutions to their hair and scalp problems. What exactly do I want you to do before we go on? I want you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, drop a comment in the comment section and share with somebody. If you have any questions for us, please, you can ask in the comment section below or send an email to att@africannaturalistas.com if you want to be anonymous. You can always get all those information in the description box below, so you don't need to cram it. Today's question is from Chidera. Chidera is sending this email from Canada. Chidera says, "Hi Atilola, I used to be in Owerri in Imo State in Nigeria, and I recently moved to Canada, and ever since I moved, my scalp has been on fire. Please tell me what could have caused this issue. I never used to have this issue while I was in Nigeria, but now this issue abounds." Okay, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I don't think so. You said you used to be in a country before, and then you moved to another country, and then you began to experience scalp disorders with your scalp. This is not a surprise, like it happens all the time. Unfortunately, even me, I suffer this. Like I'm traveling and then my scalp goes haywire, like totally haywire, and it's not funny when it happens. So I don't even want to like play down on what you are suffering, because it is not even funny. Like you're walking on the road and everything is white, and people are like, are you not taking care of your scalp? I'm like, this was not happening to me 5 days ago when I was in another country. It happens all the time, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why it happens and maybe some things you can do to solve it, right? One of the reasons why you begin to have scalp disorders or scalp issues when you change countries is because of the change in weather. In fact, that is the number one situation. The change in weather, the topography of where you are is different from where you are going to, right? The humid conditions or humidity conditions in one place is different from where you are, right? So everything has changed. Your scalp is wondering what is happening here, right? So that is one reason why your scalp has changed. It's not used to a place where there's no much humidity compared to where you are, where there was a lot of humidity and it had a lot of moisture and everything to work with. So you need to find a way. Oh my gosh, let me put that in another. I'll put it in another in the solution. I'll tell you what to do. The second reason why you might be having issues with your scalp because you change countries, because your hair is getting used to the change. Your scalp is getting used to, it's trying to understand. Like your scalp is not used to it. It still picks from that first point of change in weather. It's not used to it, and your scalp is trying to find a balance. Like, what exactly is happening here, right? So your scalp is trying to learn a new environment, learn the new weather, and adjust. But you must also help it adjust. And I'm going to tell you what's that. The third reason is a change in diets. What you are eating. Even you might say, oh, I used to eat bread here, and I'm still eating bread there. But the bread in that country is different from the bread in another country. The ingredients are totally different. The climate in which the wheat and everything was manufactured the ingredients to make that finished product is totally different. And remember, when it comes to scalp issues, diet is like the #1 factor. People they underestimate the power of diet when it comes to hair or scalp, right? It is the #1 factor when it comes to scalp issues. So diet is a major contributing factor to scalp issues, right? So the diet has changed and your scalp is like, what exactly is going on here, right? So diet is a major contributing factor and can lead to scalp disorders. The milk here, like we take full cream, or how should we take the powder milk there here, and then they take the full creamed milk, the evaporated milk, and whatever. The milk is different. Dairy contributes to scalp disorders, right? So the diet is one of the reasons why you might be experiencing your scalp disorder. So you might want to, I'll tell you what to do later. All right, and of course, the last and very important point, the water content. The water is different. Many of those places you go to, you have hard water. The mineral content in the water is bad, is terrible, right? So you want to be very, 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 very careful about it. Water is, in fact, everything I've mentioned is a major contributor. Change in weather, change in diet, and water content. Your scalp is going to react differently. Your scalp is going to react differently because the iron levels are different. So how do you solve this? Try to make your diet as close to what you were as possible, or close to what it is as possible. Try to make sure you are filtering your water or your water content. Yeah, you're filtering your water, you're boiling the water that you're using, right? So that you break down all those ions and then your scalp doesn't react adversely. And then try to create a different weather for your hair. So meaning, if you're in a place with less humidity, try to create a separate environment by doing the greenhouse effect. Spray the water. Hopefully you have boiled it. Spray the water on your hair and then cover your hair and give that hair the humidity that it needs to stop your scalp from being exposed to the weather. So create a separate weather by doing the greenhouse method. I think I will link the greenhouse method in this video so you can go and watch the video on the greenhouse method. So create a separate weather, make your diet to close to what it used to be as possible, and then make sure you have the water you are using is not hard water. So what you can do is boil the water in that area that you want to use before you use it to wash your hair, so that you can soften the water. Hopefully it is the one that can be solved with boiling, because there's permanent hard water and temporary hard water that can be solved with boiling. So with this, and of course you do every other thing that you need to do to solve your scalp disorder issues, using your jojoba oil with tea tree oil, getting products that deal with seborrhea, seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, and flaking, breaking down the flakes, and all those things. I'm not going to give any brand here because I've not been paid for this consultation, right? So you can get all those products that deal with scalp disorders, but you also want to take care of the root cause, which is what this video is supposed to help you do. So if you are suffering from hair loss issues and scalp disorders and everything, you want to book a trichology consultation with us, virtually or in person at our hair clinic. Every information you need is in the description box below. We'll sort you out, right? If you have hair loss issues or scalp disorders. What I want you to do right now is like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, and drop a comment for us in the comment section. Till I come your way again in the next episode of As the Trichologist. My name is Atilola. Bye.